I am currently at work. I'm starting the vlog a little late. It's 5:22 p.m. and before I head home, I wanted to quickly chat about the beauty products that I keep in my office. So this topic was one of the requests that I have received to talk about during Vlogmas. So I thought I would show you guys. So I have this little like kit, I guess, where I have my essentials. I don't have surprisingly too many things in here because I do obviously have a work bag and a makeup bag that I keep in my work bag, but that really travels with me anywhere, like to and from work. This is what I keep here in my office at all times. So I have it in this Glossier bag. I find these are really useful and I have tons of them. So what I keep in here is a hairbrush. I redeemed some of my points for this hairbrush. It is from Drybar and it's cute. You can actually just buy this hairbrush from Sephora. I think it's $15, but it's just like a simple hairbrush and I keep this in there because my hair is constantly in an unruly state. So I always have to have a hairbrush. I also have an Invisibobble here. I just got the black one to keep, again, in case I don't happen to have an Invisibobble on me and I want to put my hair up. I have that. Another tool I have in here are tweezers. I have a couple of these little mini Tweezerman tweezers and I like them because one, they're super tiny, and two, you never know when you have to like tweeze a stray eyebrow or just like, I don't know, for other purposes. Like sometimes you might have like a splinter. You can use tweezers to pick that out. The rest in here are like more beauty related. I have blotting sheets. I always have to keep a pair of blotting sheets or a set of blotting sheets because I am super oily in the T-zone. So throughout the day, I usually blot once. Sometimes I can get away with not blotting, but by the time I get home, my T-zone's pretty oily. I also have this little mini Aven thermal spring water spray, which I like because it's super refreshing. It's not anything super spectacular, but I like it just to kind of, I don't know, hydrate my skin throughout the day. I usually will do this and then sometimes I'll put like moisturizer on if I'm like wearing makeup. That kind of depends. But I do like having a mist because sometimes office air is dry, especially in the winter. Sometimes I try different types of makeup throughout the week. For example, eyeshadow or eyeliner or mascara. And sometimes I have to fix some makeup things that are kind of running on my face. So I have a little mini of the Bioderma micellar water. So this is just the Sabium version. I have also the original, which is in the pink bottle at home, but I still have a bit of this left. And with that Bioderma solution, I have some cotton swabs. So the cotton swabs are, of course, just to like do any makeup fixes throughout the day if I need to. I also keep my little mini sunscreen SPF setting mist in here. I don't actually use this so much in the winter time, but in the spring and summer I definitely bust this out a lot because I am in and out of the office all day long and I don't necessarily want to reapply a cream sunscreen. So this is you know, just enough to get me from my walk to and from my place of work. Last two things are for moisture. So one is for my lips. It's the Lanolips tinted lip balm. I have two of these. One I keep at home or just, you know, to throw in my makeup bag. Then I have another one to keep actually here. This is in the shade Rhubarb. I like this because one, it's very moisturizing on the lips, and two, it actually gives a bit of color. So it's like a two-in-one purpose. So if I forget a lipstick or something, but I still want a bit of color, this is great for that. And also, again, very hydrating. The last thing is a little mini of the Weleda Skin Food. So I like this for lots of different things. Like one, it's great for obviously on dry spots that you might have on your skin. Sometimes if I am breaking out or if I'm using benzoyl peroxide, my skin can be really dry and irritated from that. So this is perfect to kind of calm that down and just rehydrate my skin. Second thing is if I do forget a hand cream or if my cuticles are really dry, this is very hydrating for basically any skin you have. Anyway, that is what I keep in my little beauty kit essentials that I actually keep in my office at work. I am considering adding a brow gel in the mix because I feel like that's something that I could use like a retouch throughout the day. You guys will have to let me know if you keep a little beauty kit in your office or at work, and let me know what you keep inside of it. I'm home, so I thought I would show you guys my outfit before I change. This is what I wore today. Cashmere is from Uniqlo, and pants are actually not from Uniqlo, they're Joe Fresh. And then I'm just wearing these 9 West heels. Okay, before I do my nighttime routine, we're gonna open up today's advent calendar, but I can't have any chocolate because I have to get some blood work done tomorrow and I have to fast for 12 hours, which means I can't have anything other than water starting 2 hours ago. Okay, day 14. This is a Lindt Teddy Friends double milk. Ooh, I love the double milk ones. Okay, I'm currently editing today's vlog, which is why I have my laptop here, but I realized that I did not properly end the vlog. So I wanted to properly end the vlog, and as today's theme seems to be about work, I thought I would quickly talk to you guys about what I do, because I have received some questions about it. So I'm gonna try to answer that question without giving too much information away, like where exactly I work, because, you know, the internet. I'm always having to replace my battery, so sorry about that. What was I saying? So I currently work for a large private corporation. So in order to put large into perspective, it is about 2,700 employees, give or take 100. And what I do there is I am their occupational health and safety specialist. So part of my role as an occupational health and safety specialist, because I always get asked what the heck that means, because some people might not know what it is, but essentially part of my duty is to ensure that my organization is compliant with the Occupational Health and Safety Act, which of course, if you're in Ontario, we have a little green book. It's called the Occupational Health and Safety Act. There's a bunch of different versions of it. One for like industrial establishments, construction, and part of my duty is to make sure that we are abiding by that. So we have a program in place, we have policies in place to make sure that we're a healthy and safe workplace. I also maintain some safety programs. I also facilitate onboarding for new hires with respect to occupational health and safety, and also WMIS. So whenever I say I'm training, facilitating training, that is what I'm talking about. I train basically about, I don't know, WMIS is usually like 2.5 hours. Health and safety orientation is usually 1 hour and 15 minutes. So it takes up a lot of my time during the week, because we usually have onboarding for new hires like once a week, if not every other week. Not only do I do in-class training, but I also create training programs through our learning management system. So whether it's tutorials or like little bulletins, that's something I also do. So part of my department's mandate, and by department I mean there's only myself and then my boss, so there's only 2 of us in the department, but part of our duty is managing the organization's AODA platform. So AODA, if you're not familiar, is accessibility for Ontarians with disabilities. So it's all about making sure that we're an accessible workplace, and we have all of the fundamentals for that program. I do a bunch of ad hoc stuff too, so investigating accidents, critical injuries if that's the case, hazards that are brought forward. Sometimes we are responding to concerns of, I don't know, things like indoor air quality, so we have to do all these kind of investigations, hygiene testing. So I do quite a lot of different things. You know, my day is not always exactly the same, and sometimes it's super busy and sometimes it's just regular busy, but it is good. So with that being said, I'm pretty fortunate enough to work for an organization where I don't necessarily, you know, get my hands dirty too much. As you guys see, I usually can go to work in heels. I do actually have a hard hat and safety glasses and safety footwear like steel-toed boots in my office in case I need to do something that requires me to actually have all that gear on. So I'm not always necessarily in heels, but I don't typically go to work in steel-toed boots, but I do have them in my office in case I do need to switch out. This is where I'm going to end the vlog. So I hope you guys enjoyed learning a little bit more about me and what I do for most of the day. And before you leave, you'll have to let me know what line of work you are in, or if you're still in school. I would love to know. But I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I will see you in tomorrow's vlog.